Oh, say does that song.
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Now Morant, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Out to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Smart against Morant. Right side Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He can just blow by you so easy.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Offensive rebound. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. Goes up with it again. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Horford. Brown with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Back to Tatum. With the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Jackson has the open look, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Inside, and Adams sends it back. Jackson looking it over. Bain passes to Morant. Back to Bain. Jackson against Tatum. High post shot, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Smart. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brown outside. The shake. Drives to the hoop, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Now here's Morant. Out to Brooks. The tray. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's Morant's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And here is Bane after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Now here's Morant for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Brooks against Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Shoots over Adams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Morant outside. Into the lane and finished off by Morant.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Brown outside.
Yeah, easy call.
The Celtics shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Morant. He's got 5. Adams with the screen on Smart. Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
The speed and athleticism of Morant is a tough combination to guard, which is why he gets fouled.
It's tipped. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Memphis out in front. Up. Please give a big round of applause for your And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis. Memphis leading by 5 on the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5, down low. Now here's Morant. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Here is Brooks. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Morant surveying the D. Outside for Jackson. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Morant kicks to Bane. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Celtics trail by 7. Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Bane. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Brooks. Back to Bane. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Pulls it up. gets a hand on it. Bain on the follow. Bain's got 5 now.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Here's Morant after the basket by Boston. Passes it to Adams. 14 feet away. Here's Jackson. Pass to Bain. Jackson with the screen. There's the lob to Jackson. Up high to stuff the alley.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Here's Morant. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Now Morant. He's got 10. Brooks with it. Out to Morant. And Tatum pulls it down.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now here's Morant. Jackson in the corner. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far. Scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
And here is Brown. 7 points in the game. The pass to Tatum. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
First two.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Jones looking for an opening. To the paint. Here's Williams. Pass to Concho. Back to Williams. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Celtics, 22. Hey, get ready for the Cavaliers.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got Clark. Green out there with Williams. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar into the 2-guard position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And it's White missing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Over in the corner, Williams. Takes it inside, and that one clearly. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
This is the time now
The previous play is under review.
to tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Brogdon. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Concha. This is to Williams. To the left side wing. From downtown, Conchar can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. White's running, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Jones against Griffin. Jones dishes to Clark. Shoots the three. Kept alive.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Griffin attacking.
And that's a freight train coming at you. It's going to take a lot to stop a Blake Griffin drive.
Jones against Brogdon. Launches it. A shot. Jones, no luck.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And he drives in. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got it back down to single digits for Boston.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Here's Conchar. Back to Williams. Passes to Conchar. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's White, and another basket for Boston.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Jones, the pass to Concha. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, Memphis no good. Celtics trail by 6. White inside. He's against Clark. Molinari wide open. Off target from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside, Jones. Williams sends a screen for Jones. Pass to Concha. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? Memphis the rebound. Clark kicks to Green. Misses the three. Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Over in the corner, White. And Clark over to help. Griffin, no one around him. No good with the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Williams in the post. Light covering. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Jones against Brogdon. Kicks to Griffin. Gallinari outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Celtics trail by 10, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Horford with the screen on Brooks. The shot misses.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Bain kicks to Morant. Brooks against Horford. 5 to shoot. Smart against Morant. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. With 1 on the clock and finished off by Morant.
Still. A little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, John Morant.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, game rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Morant. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Celtics trail by 17. Tatum's shot is off.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Now here's Williams. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Memphis with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Smart against Morant. Here's Jackson. They grab their own miss. Brooks kicks to Morant. Jackson against Horford with the fadeaway. And another miss by Memphis.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Here's Brooks. No good that time. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Now Bane. Over Brown. And the shot is long.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Morant with it. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here is Bane. Pulls it from the elbow. And the miss. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the Doris, when you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there is a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Clock at 6. Garland with the ball. From deep, Mitchell. Tatum pulls it in. Garland against Brown. Tries again. Horford right side. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
And so it's Boston with it. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Brown passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Now here's Brown. Williams misses. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Brown against Mitchell. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Levert with a rebound. The Cavaliers leading. Mitchell with the ball. Now Horford defending. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. Allen's got his second basket.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Tatum from long range. Boston again missing. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Mobley. Horford pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Now here's Smart. Horford passes to Tatum and finished off by Tatum.
Well, what a wonderful distribution from Al Horford. This guy's truly unselfish. Any team would love to have him.
Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. Rebound Boston. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Now here's Mobley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Here's Smart. 4-point game. Horford for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Horford's got 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. 29 seconds left in the first. Here's Brown driving in, and the jam by Brown.
goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
And here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 6.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Cavaliers on top. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. LeVert goes against Tatum. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell with the ball. 6 points for him. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
LeVert passes to Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
The kick to Tatum. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Horford outside. Back to Tatum. To the middle. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. They need this. On target from range. Brown's got 7.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Outside Garland. Drops in the 3. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Smart passes to Williams.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
Out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Brown with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Garland against Smart. Here's Allen. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Now Garland. 5 to shoot. From deep. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple. So it's the Cavaliers now.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Garland for 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Cleveland
Cavaliers 36, the Celtics 26.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Derek White, Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Griffin, and it's Brogdon in at the 1. And that's an intentional foul. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
Brogdon drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
About a minute played here in the second half. Brogdon against Rubio. Outside Love. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Right side White. To the paint. And Griffin slams it in.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy. What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
Pass to Wade. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The shot by Rubio, no good. Boston's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul. The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, B.A., to get stuck in your ways as a veteran. But give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism.
Pass to Okoro. To the wing, right side. Love for 3. Sinks the tray. Love's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Gallinari's shot is off. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Okoro. Here's Lopez. Defended by Griffin. And there's a 3-second violation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Brogdon against Rubio. It's stolen by Rubio. Love for 3. Fires in the triple. Love's got 6.
Well, big-time bomb right there from Kevin Love. But we know he is more than capable of knocking those down.
Brogdon against Rubio. Screen by Griffin. Oh, he picked him clean. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's foul number 2 for him. And Boston calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Smart against Garland. Outside for Mitchell. From behind the arc. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. An easy 2 on the layup.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And here's Mitchell. Back to Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Brown passes to Horford. Stolen by Mobley. Out to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Going inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Launches a 3. Goes back up. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Fires for 3. And it's Donovan Mitchell with the 3. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And so it's Cleveland liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Outside, Brown. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Clock at 4. No good. Brown with some nice D. Boston has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Outside Garland. Inside. Here's Allen. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And now the Cavaliers on the break. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
Up top, Tatum. He's checked by LeVert. There's the triple. And it's Tatum missing. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. From downtown. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined. It's on balance. And boy, does he make good.
Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Tatum. And they recover it. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell against Brown. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Rebound Boston. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. And he drains the quick shot.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Mitchell up top, defended by Brown. Mobley. Back to Mitchell. The 3. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Mitchell against Brown. Here's the 3. And another miss by Cleveland. So it's Boston now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Allen. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Garland. To stop the drought. They get it back. And so the Cavaliers take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K. Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Here's Brown. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And here's Boston. Brown the pass to Smart. Brown against Edwards. Brown inside. Gobert with the block. Russell dishes to Towns. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here's Tatum for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Towns. Lets it go with the 3. Horford with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Horford. Kicks it to Smart. Back to Horford. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. Back to Towns. Russell against Brown. Russell passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Smart. Down low, Williams. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Kicks it out to Prince. Outside, Russell. Towns against Brown. Towns, the pass to Russell. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's...
My goodness. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Brown against Edwards. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Russell inside, guarded by Smart, and slam dunk by Gobert.
That's how you do it, big fella, with power. Yes.
Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell inside, guarded by Smart. Russell kicks to Gobert. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high
tie game in Minnesota. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Russell passes to Edwards. Driving. Oh, and there he puts it down. Oh, my goodness.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Edwards against Brown. Beyond the arc. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Towns with the defensive effort.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Brown against Edwards. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 4. That one, no good. Great D that time from Edwards. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. No good from 18.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Smart against Russell. Tatum with a screen on Edwards. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Russell. Williams with the block. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense in no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 1. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Up top, Tatum, guarded by Prince, and the basket by Tatum.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Tatum. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
You know, Brown really forcing the issue there on the drive, making sure that he drew contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And Brown drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Edwards. There's the line, the Towns.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Boston.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Celtics lead by 3. And now thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Horford the pass to Smart. Williams sets a screen for Smart. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail. Russell dishes to Towns. Throws it up high. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Boston on D. Another miss by Minnesota. Brogdon outside. To the inside. Clark with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting. Do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
The kick out to Anderson. Shot clock at 3. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed, and stolen by Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
Good on the second free throw. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Noel. White covering for the tie. Noel passes to Reed, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Brogdon finds Griffin. Outside to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. rebound by the Timberwolves. For the lead. And no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Griffin. And the basket is good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
To the paint. Shots good by Noel. Noel's got his first basket.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. And one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Back to Anderson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. And Gallinari throws it down.
Finished off by Gallinari. Moves well for a player with a 6'10 frame.
Here's McLaughlin. McDaniels in the post. He's against Williams.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Gallinari on the wing. That's Gallinari again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And finished off by McDaniel.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Griffin's shot is off. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
He takes it in, out to the right wing, and Reed has it in the corner.
And good defensive focus there from Griffin, not allowing the shooter to get by him.
And White kicks to Brogdon. Here's the 3. Up again, and Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in the point. Prince wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And the basket by Tatum.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
And Russell puts up a deep 3. Horford with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Towns with the steal. Edwards kicks to Gobert. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Brown outside. Diving in. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Drills the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 3. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Passes it to Prince. The feed to Gobert. Back to Prince. To take the lead, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Robert Williams.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Tatum. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here he goes. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Smart. And they're running. Here's Brown. Tatum. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
4 on the clock. Here's Prince driving the lane.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
Smart dishes to Williams. Edwards against Tatum. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Edwards. There's the pass to Towns. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Gobert the pass to Russell. Gobert dishes to Prince. Now Towns. Lets it go. Misses off the left iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Tatum against Prince. Now here's Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
I tell you, somebody got to Al Horford. He's playing with a lot of fire.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Edwards passes to Towns. Yes!
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark County.
A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now here's Morant. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Morant missing again. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Smart against Morant. Smart with a bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Fires at the elbow. And it's Morant again missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Lets it go from the wing. Grizzlies with the rebound. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. From deep, Bane. Williams grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The open shot, Morant. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Now Williams. Kick out to Brown. Left side, Tatum. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Morant. From outside the arc. They get the rebound.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Brown. Floats one up. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. Back to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Up top, Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Morant against Smart. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Now here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Let's go with a three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
Smart passes to Williams. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Known as a crafty defender, Brown really hustles and contests as many shots as
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Grizzlies leading by 3, and we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies, Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Outside Bain. Outside for Brooks. Shoots over Tatum. And it's Brooks missing. Boston trailing. Tatum passes to Brown. And there's the drive. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Smart against Morant. Pass to Bain. Plenty of space. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Quick decision making of Desmond Bain, not wasting any time going up with his shot. And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Jackson finds Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Tatum. Brown. Here's Williams. Goes up with it again. Out to Horford. Pass to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Brooks defending. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. And no good, trying to use the glass. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bain earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Memphis ball.
And the Celtics call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Once again for Celtics.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Morant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Smart outside. There's Tatum with the three. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Adams. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boston ball.
The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Steps back. Tatum against Brooks. Williams. Unable to get that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Morant, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
Here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. On the wing, Bane. Outside for Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Bane against Brown. The kick to Tatum. 4-3. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adams, the pass to Bane. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Outside for Brooks. The 3. That shot missing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that...
The Celtics, 19. The Grizzlies, 22. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Williams with the screen. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Outside, Williams. Fires the 3, hits the trifecta. Williams has got 5 points.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And Boston calls time here.
Once again, fans.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now here's White. Defense right on him. Griffin's shot is off. Memphis leading.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Outside, Green. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The veteran presence of Danny Green, keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
And Boston calls time here. Got a line change here for Boston. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
Jones against Smart. To the middle. Tipped. Here's Clark. Pass to Conchar. And there's the lob. And here's Tatum. He has 7. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
Jones with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Jones against Tatum. Back to Jones. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. The kick to Tatum. Looking to end this cold spell. And the bucket is good.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Right side, Williams. Counted from distance. Williams has got 8.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
And Boston calls time here.
Give it up once again for your...
The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Brown. And it's blocked by Clark. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Tatum with the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. Jones with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Williams passes to Green. Back to Williams. There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Give a big round of applause.
1:04 left in the third quarter. Green against Tatum. Driving to the basket. Yes! And the foul! They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
Looking like a runaway freight train, Tatum taking it to the rack with a purpose.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Here's Conchar with the drive, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Up top, Tatum. Tatum draws the double to the paint. .23 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Clark, the pass to Jones. Williams with the screen, and he lobs it up, and Williams punches it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Grizzlies up 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Moran against Smart. Now Moran. Jackson the screen. Shot clock at 6. Moran, the pass to Jackson. Over Smart. Jackson can't get it to go.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Williams finds Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Going into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight. And then Morant with the jam. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Tatum. Count the basket. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Smart against Moran. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
And the Celtics call time here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Outside for Brooks. Back to Moran. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Jackson outside. And it's Moran off the drive. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Brown with it. Back to Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Here's Morant.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Brown passes to Tatum. Pulls up on the wing. Yes! He nails it! 27 points for him.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Outside Moran. There's a minute 17 left in the 4th quarter here. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Celtic Youth Dance Team. Almost back. Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Brown. The kick to Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge and personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Good on the first, and that brings it within 2 here. Both shots good from the strike.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Moran against Smart, and it's Moran off the drive. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Tatum from long range, and he buries it. Oh, a tremendous three! We're tied!
This guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
And here's Morant. Six on the shot clock. Oh, there's the up. Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
Desmond Bane looks very comfortable in this situation. He is an excellent free throw shooter.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Offensive rebound. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Smart against Mitchell. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. Back to Mitchell. That shot, no good. The Celtics go the other way with it.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. That they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Here's Smart, pass to Williams, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. LeVert the pass to Allen. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Boston ball.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Smart up top, guarded by Garland. Williams, a screen on Garland. Smart kicks to Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Mobley throws it down.
Assist.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
Smart against Garland. Horford high post. Back to Smart. Dishes it to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Drills it from outside.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Now here's Tatum. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. Excellent D there from Allen.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Smart with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Brown. That shot no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Stolen by Smart to the middle. It's tipped. Brown dishes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
For 3, Mitchell sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Horford sets a screen for Smart. Outside, Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. It's hauled in by Brown.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Horford, good.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The wide open look here for Garland. Rebound Boston. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. They get it back. Another shot, and the layup is good.
And this is the energy that Garland brings, the type of teammate that's willing to go after that offensive glass and get dirty.
With 1 on the clock, no good that time, and that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics U.S. team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. For 3, Mitchell. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here today.
Oh, wow. Goodness, man. Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Going in. Oh, look out! Look out!
Oh, now that's how you finish.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Smart. Here's Brown. A shot, no good. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Garland. That 3 off the mark. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Smart passes to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by Horford. They get it back. Celtics leading by 6. In the corner, Smart with it. Williams kicks to Horford. Uncovered. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 6 points for Horford. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Just 3 to shoot. Mobley misses. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. And stolen by Mobley. Garland with it. Now guarded by Smart. Here's Allen. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Horford. The 3 from Tatum. That shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Mobley the pass to LeVert. And taken away by Brown. Tatum against LeVert. Brown outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now the pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Offline with his three. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 14.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He had a nice open look right there. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Smart. On the wing, Brown. 5 on the clock. And another basket for Boston.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
And so it's the Boston Celtics taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Cavaliers, 17.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Okoro, and it's Wade in at the three.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
Here's Love, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Great movement from Love, finding a hole in the defense.
Boston leading by 16. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Gallinari, and it's Boston with another. And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
Here's Love, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Just a savvy move by Love, pulling the defender in close and creating a lot of contact on the shot.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Here's Griffin. There's the drive. Great D that time from Love.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Okoro dishes to Wade. Kicks it to Love. Back to Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
On defense, Cleveland, 15-point game. Out to White. 4 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Yes, that was Kevin Love putting in work on the defensive end. One thing about Love, you're not going to fool him.
Hits the three-point bomb.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Brogdon with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. Rubio against Brogdon. Out to White. Gallinari outside. Three-pointer. Headshot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Here's Williams. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Okoro passes to Love, and Love throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Tatum looking around. Shoots over LeVert. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Tatum's got 11.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Mitchell against Brown. Fires from 14. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And the slam by Williams.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Garland finds Mitchell. Driving inside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Tatum, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
The 3 from Garland. Al Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Brown dishes to Tatum. The 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. The deep 3 from Mitchell. At the buzzer!
That is how you finish it.
Yeah. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Mitchell a screen on Smart. Garland kicks to Mitchell. There's the triple. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell wide open. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Garland against Smart. Now the feed to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Jaylen Brown, and that's good. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Wow, Brown drills it from way out, showing off that limitless range.
Kicks it out to Garland. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Tatum no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Tatum.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He can just blow by you so easy.
Garland against Smart. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
3-pointer, LeVert. And Cleveland turns it over again. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the 4th. Now Brown. Pass to Horford. Smart on the wing. Covered by Mobley. Nice shot by Smart.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Brown against Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jason Tatum.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Tatum against LeVert. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the line, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And here is Garland. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Now here's Russell, over to the wing. Towns finds Edwards, shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. The shot by Towns, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Towns can't get it to go. Oh, got a piece of it. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Smart. And he lobs it up top. And the jam by Brown.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
To the inside. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. That's good from Horford.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Edwards against Brown. Now here's Towns. Horford with a steal. Smart for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Here's Prince. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Outside Tatum. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. .121 left to play in the first. And he drives in.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Towns passes to Gobert. Brown against Edwards. Back to Gobert. Some solid defense from Williams.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Smart. Minnesota with a rebound. 29 seconds left in the opening quarter. Williams passes to Horford. And here's Brown, guarded by Edwards. Brown against Edwards. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
There's Tatum with the three. Second shot opportunity. Out to Horford. Takes the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Prince.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3, small forward.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Towns. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Up again, controls the rebound and the putback.
So you love the anticipation, the burst to get to the basketball first off the glass. Taurean Prince doing work right now.
Smart against Russell. Pass to Tatum. Shakes him. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
Russell attacking. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Celtics with the lead. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And how about Jaylen Brown doors becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Now here's Smart. Takes a 3. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Russell up top, pounded by Tatum. Pass to Prince. Towns for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, the very definition of a modern NBA big. You've got to shoot with range. Karl-Anthony Towns, yes, sir.
Tatum with it. Towns covering. Horford in the high post. Clock at 6. Back to Tatum. Looking to win the run. Kept alive by Boston. Williams finds Smart. Here's Horford. Another shot. And he hits the jump shot. Horford's got 6.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Now here's Russell. Outside Edwards. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Drains the triple. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Towns for 3. Tatum pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brown passes to Horford. Smart for 3. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Drives to the hoop. Towns. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Now here's Brown. To the left side wing. Horford passes to Williams. The kick to Tatum. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 8 here in this quarter.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3 and you're in trouble.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting from Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
Good on the second one.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Substitution on the court.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
25.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Griffin, Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's White in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's McDaniels. The rebound, Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. White, the pass to Griffin. The jump hook. Oh, and Reed with a block. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Rivers. Outside, Anderson. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by White. Stolen. Here's Rivers. Guarded by Brogdon. Anderson for 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Williams with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Off target from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside McDaniels. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. McDaniels gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Left side Brogdon. Williams on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's McDaniels. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Brogdon. Outside Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Rivers. Anderson for 3. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Brogdon. Now here's Griffin. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to Brogdon. Stolen by Reed. Fast break, Minnesota.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
The kick out to White. Pass to Griffin. Now Brogdon. Puts up a 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And Boston calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Outside Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Cornette's checked in for Williams. The Celtics have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, deflected. Brown against Russell. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Here's Tatum. And it's Boston scoring again.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's Smart on the wing, guarded by Russell. Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 6. The kick to Tatum. Back to Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. It's blocked by Gobert.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And Boston calls time here. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
As always, Allie, we thank you. He goes up, and Williams punches it home.
Well, that's a case where Marcus Smart is anticipating that pass. He jumps into the passing lane and uses his terrific speed. That's beautiful.
Now here's Edwards. Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They get it back. Russell to pass to Towns. Now Edwards. Gobert inside, working on Williams. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Second team foul. All right, Celtics fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment. Once again, Celtics faithful.
Smart against Russell. The kick to Tatum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Pass to Russell. Here's Gobert from the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
It's stolen by Smart. It's Smart on the wing. Kick out to Brown. There's the drive. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards with it, and it's good. 2 points.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Brown against Edwards. The kick to Tatum. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards with it, guarded now by Williams. So it'll be 2. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Edwards.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Outside Tatum. It's blocked by Gobert. Towns up top to take the lead. Oh, he buries it from outside. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Money!
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's Tatum, tightly guarded. Here's Brown. Back to Tatum. To the inside. Boston calls timeout. They're down by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Oh, the trifecta!
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And stolen by Williams. Until they foul intentionally. So it's Boston now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Tatum from long range. He's off from 3.
Now defensively, the way Taurean Prince works and gets after it, he knows he's going to get opportunities, and he has responded.
For the win! Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Regulation is ended. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Now here's Smart. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Here he goes. And the jam by Brown.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Edwards against Brown. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Brown. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. Up top Tatum for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And he's all alone. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the 3. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Russell against Smart.
personal foul. First team foul.
Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocker threat. Now Horford twice on the pipes.
The Timberwolves have gotten one shot to fall out of 3 in OT. And stolen by Williams. And he's going for the lob. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Edwards for 3. The shot no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, and high-stakes shots are always extra challenging. Now, Brown just needs to focus on his mechanics and get it done. A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Edwards can't hit. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Now here's McDaniels. No good, a bit long that time. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Reed. First personal foul.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Pass to Noel to end the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit, and now we've got an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
And Boston has possession. Pass to Tatum. And that's an intentional foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. He hits the second from the line. And Minnesota calls time here. They trail by 11. 1 second left to play in overtime. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch.